So there I was, confidently defending my choice of pineapple on pizza, when suddenly the entire dinner party took a completely different direction.
Let me guess. Did they launch into a debate about how pineapple is a sin on pizza?
Exactly. But the conversation diverged into a culinary culture showdown. It was like the Great Pizza Divide.
And speaking of diverging, that's today's word. Can you all guess it before we reveal?
I am your diction daredevil, LMNO.
And I am your grammar gremlin, P.
Today's spotlight word is divergence.
Now that's a word that takes its own path very seriously.
Precisely. Divergence refers to the act of moving apart or to a difference that develops between things like paths, opinions, or interests. Let's break it down. Divergence. 3 syllables with the stress on the second one.
So slowly it's dijuns. See? Easy enough to pronounce while you manage to sound smart.
And definition time. Divergence is when things move apart or differ from each other.
Imagine it like when you and a friend argue about whether to watch a romantic comedy or a horror movie. That's a divergence in taste.
It's a noun. No verb form here, my grammar gremlin friend.
Ah, so I can't say divergencing? My brilliant plan for a new verb foiled already.
Right, the verb is diverge, and divergent is the adjective.
Good to know. Divergence is the main star, the noun for a split or growing difference.
Now on to the synonym showdown. How about difference, departure, and cohesion?
Ah, easy peasy. Cohesion sounds like the odd one out since it's about sticking together, not splitting apart.
Right you are. Cohesion is when things gel together. A bit like us when we actually agree.
All right, listener, challenge time. Which word doesn't belong, difference, departure, or cohesion?
In our sample scenario, someone might say, the divergence in political views at the table was fascinating.
That's a great dinner party nugget. Just slip that in, and you're the intriguing guest of the night.
Visually, if divergence were a person, they'd always be wandering off on hiking trails nobody else knows about.
And probably forgetting to drop breadcrumbs, leaving everyone else wondering where they went.
In pop culture, divergence might remind you of when TV plot lines go in unexpected directions.
Like that one time your favorite show decided suddenly it was a musical, mid-season.
For the intelligent fun zone, let's do the dinner party test. Could divergence fuel an engaging discussion?
Definitely. What are the biggest divergences you've seen in modern technology? There's a great conversational starter.
Or how about, have social media platforms increased divergence in how we see the world?
Wow, bringing up social media at a dinner party? You're throwing napalm on a polite fire.
That's what makes it fun. Now for a mnemonic. Picture 2 paths in a forest. One path leads to a grand feast, the other to a raccoon convention.
So divergence is when things take off in separate directions, possibly towards separate raccoon conventions.
Listener challenge time. Try using divergence in a text to a friend. Perhaps ask, do you see any divergence in our weekend plans?
And here's a conversation starter. What's the most fascinating divergence in your life you've experienced?
To recap, divergence means a split or a developing difference, pronounced divergence, and it's especially useful for thoughtful discussions.
Use it today, folks, and remember, words can lead us to entirely new raccoon conventions.
Because who wouldn't want to be invited to one of those?
Keep your wordlings engaged, everyone.